Hello everyone, welcome to Math is Fun. Lesson for today is all about writing algebraic expressions. What is an algebraic expression? An algebraic expression is a mathematical expression with constants, variables, and operations. For example, 2x plus 1. Parts of an algebraic expression. First is the constant. Constant is a fixed value in an expression. Next, variable. It is the letter that is used to represent an unknown value. Next, coefficient. It is a constant multiplier of a variable. And lastly, term. It is a constant, a variable, or a coefficient and variable multiplied together. Now that we understand the basics, let's move on to the next part, writing algebraic expressions. This is our problem. A fruit shake stand prepares 3 boxes of mangoes every day. All the boxes have an equal number of mangoes. What expression can we use to find out the number of mangoes in each box? So these are the step-by-step process on how we're going to write algebraic expression. First, what do we know? So in this problem, we know that there are 3 boxes. This means that 3 is a constant. Step 2, what is the unknown value? We do not know the number of mangoes in each box. Going back to our problem, let's represent the total number of mangoes as an algebraic expression. So step 3, represent the unknown with a variable. Let m is equal to the number of mangoes per box. Step 4, choose the operation to use. To get the total number of mangoes, we multiply the number of boxes by the number of mangoes in each box. Step 5. Write the expression. The algebraic expression for the total number of mangoes is 3m or 3 times m. Note that we can also use the operation addition, which means that 3m is equal to m plus m plus m. Take a look at how operations are used to write algebraic expressions. Let's try this problem. At the food stall, for every cup of avocado shake, 2 avocados are needed. And for every avocado toast, 1 avocado is needed. Write the algebraic expression for the total number of avocados needed for shakes and toasts both. Solution and answer. Step 1. What do we know? 2 avocados per cup and 1 avocado per toast. Step 2. What are the unknown values? Number of cups and number of toasts. Step 3. Represent the unknowns with variables. C is equal to the number of cups and T is equal to the number of toasts. Step 4. Choose the operation. Multiplication and addition. So 2 times C plus T. Note that 1T is equal to T. Step 5. Write the expression. The total number of avocados is equal to 2C plus T. Let's apply what we have learned with some practice exercises. Which expression represents 5 more than 3 times a number n? A. 3n plus 5. B. 5n plus 3. C. 3 times the quantity n plus 5. Or D. n plus 15. What do you think the answer? Alright, let's translate first. 5 more than 3 times a number n into mathematical symbol. First, we're going to translate 3 times a number n. This is equal to 3n. Next, 5 more than means add 5. So we have 3n plus 5. Therefore, our answer is letter A. Which expression matches the phrase, the quotient of a number x and 4 decrease by 7? A, 4x minus 7. B, x divided by the quantity of 4 minus 7. C, x divided by 4 minus 7. Or D, 7 minus x divided by 4. What do you think the answer? Alright, let's translate this mathematical statement into mathematical symbol. The quotient of a number x and 4 decrease by 7. So, quotient of x and 4 means x divided by 4. Decrease by 7 means subtract 7. So we have x divided by 4 minus 7. Therefore, the answer is letter C. A rectangle has a length of x plus 4 and a width of 3. Which expression represents the perimeter of the rectangle? A, 3x plus 12. B, 2x plus 14. C, 6x plus 8. Or D, 2 times the quantity of x plus 4 plus 3. What do you think the answer? Alright, let's find out the perimeter of a rectangle. This is the formula how to find the perimeter of a rectangle. P is equal to 2 times the length plus width. So, in our problem, length is equal to x plus 4 and width is equal to 3. Let's substitute these values into the formula. So, P is equal to 2 times the quantity of x plus 4 plus 3. By combining like terms, we have 2 times the quantity of x plus 7. Then, by using the distributive property, we have 2x plus 14. So, our final answer is letter B. That brings us to the end of today's lesson. Thank you for learning with Math is Fun. Keep practicing and challenging yourself because every step you take builds your confidence in math. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more easy and enjoyable math lessons. See you in the next video. Thank you for watching.